Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Yeah. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
You know, the conversation around Jalen Hurts is always a difficult one because to a lot of people outside, they strictly look at the box score. They look at his passing numbers and touchdown numbers, and they say, okay, he's a second-tier quarterback. But when you look at the situation he's in, the style of play in which they ask him to do, be the field general of a very talented and very balanced offense in Philadelphia, he is the exact perfect quarterback that they need to execute that vision. So he's not going to throw for 40 touchdowns. He's not going to throw for 5,000 yards, and that's exactly the way they want it. He is as dynamic, he is as competitive, and as good as any quarterback in the NFL.
A first down throw for Hurts. The pass. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, yeah. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Forced out wide. He'll run again. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, it's funny, Mike, I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their way, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Charlie Jones now to return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So here come the Bengals. And Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
We're looking at one of the most gifted quarterbacks in the league. And really, Mike, it's not just post-snap with the arm talent and the ability to make every throw, but it's even what he's able to do before the ball is snapped. He's one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league. Remember, coming off an injury-shortened season just a year ago, he's looking to prove he's still an elite quarterback in the NFL.
11 mighty.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
They'll go with the sneak. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the first down.
That's good for a Bengals
want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow.
And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going, you know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Nolan Smith in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Exiting the pocket right, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It looked like one of the Bengals was in there and able to cover it up. Cincinnati holds on to the ball.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
To return is Williams. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready now for their second drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. And he'll get this forward to about the 33. There's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
A gain of 14.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Whoa! And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Touchdown. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0.
Bengals nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Gesicki, the man in motion. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the read, here's Burrow. And he'll give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on 1st down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Can.
They bring Chase in motion. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. 2nd and 5 as we are ready to get back underway.
Here we go. Turn.
On the ground, it's the veteran Zach Moss. He'll it forward for maybe a yard. Adoree Jackson makes the tackle. It's 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. On 1st down, it's Hurts. He's got his tight end Calcaterra to the left. And they will finally let him down. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Eagles 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He's been elusive in this 1st half. Look at those rushing numbers for him. Defense definitely going to have to find a way to keep him in check. A pistol snap back to Hurts. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Elliott now for the extra point. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Eagles will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Back to throw, Burrow. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
30-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And that's a first down. It would be a gain of 8.
That's good for our Bengals. First down.
Burrow. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
2nd down and 10.
Burrow to throw. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
To number 1.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Burrow now. Quickly, this one out to Chase. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
Gun.
and 3. At the Eagles' 41-yard line.
Here's Brown. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here we go. Turbo touch.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment.
Let's get set.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 11.
Here we go.
Burrow. Here's a screen set up for Piro. That one going nowhere, but a late penalty flag comes in. They may get bailed out here.
1-1, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up
They'll come up on a
2nd
second down and 8. Now, Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This a 42-yard attempt. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board just before halftime.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
The Eagles offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
Hurts to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now it's Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for the Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again, Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd. To the air again. Hurts. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Eagles 1st down. A gain of 18.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where it almost never snows. These two teams dealing with a light dusting, and that's expected to go on into the second half. Who handles it better? Let's go back out to the stadium and check in with our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Snow continuing to fall as we get set for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80.
To throw is Burrow. That's complete to all the tight ends. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd
Here we go.
and a yard at the 32-yard line.
2nd down, Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up